This episode is brought to you by Redfin. You're listening to a podcast, which means you're probably multitasking. Maybe even scrolling home listings on Redfin, saving homes without expecting to get them. But Redfin isn't just built for endless browsing. It's built to help you find and own a home. With agents who close twice as many deals, when you find the one, you've got a real shot at getting it. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
You survived the Miami weekend, nailed the speech, and maxed out your credit card in the name of friendship. Now you've got one hangover, 4 pastel dresses, and 0 reasons to wear them again. Sell them on Depop. Just snap a few photos, and we'll take care of the rest. And you at least get some of your dignity, money back. Someone on Depop wants what you've got. Start selling now. Depop, where taste recognizes taste.
If you've ever blasted synth beats from your boombox or burned CDs for your besties, this one's for you. As people get older, much like their music tastes, their health needs change. AG1 is the simple daily health drink designed to deliver over 75 essential daily nutrients and pre- and probiotics to support energy, digestion, and mood, so you can make the most out of every decade and dance break. Learn more at drinkag1.com.
This episode is brought to you by Netflix. The Four Seasons is back for season 2, starring Tina Fey, Will Forte, Coleman Domingo, Marco Calvani, Carrie Kenny Silver, and Erica Henningsen. After a difficult year, your favorite group of friends continues their tradition of vacationing together, now with a baby in tow. From the Jersey Shore to upstate New York and Italy, their getaways are sure to take unexpected turns where comedy ensues. Watch The Four Seasons, now streaming only on Netflix.
Welcome back to another episode of The Reality Is. As always, it's Noor. And listen, guys, I hear you. I see you. I heard a lot of you say, hey, it felt to me like the first part of the recap, the first part of the reunion that you recap with Ray Sani was a little anti-Sierra. Well, it's important to share a range of opinions and to go on the other side of people that are very pro-Sierra, like most of us are. It's Kaya Wilson, one half of Bravo We're Black.
Hi. Oh my God. I am so glad. I think that you have balance. Like you got the anti-Sierra part and then now you have the pro-Sierra part. So I feel like that's genius.
And I just want to clarify, it's not so much anti-Sierra as it is we as people, as women, especially women of color, we got to approach these white people with our eyes and ears open. Okay, we cannot trust them. And so it's more of that, I will say. But I do think it's important to give our girls some pats on the back and then also say, I don't think that you should be okay with all of these people monetizing off of your grief. Like, I think that Sierra should maybe tell Lindsay to knock it the fuck off a little bit. That's my opinion.
Oh, yeah. I don't think that that's like a opinion that is too crazy and out there. That's fine. I'm just like, for me, I have been seeing people who are like, well, let's talk about how Sierra got here in the first place. And I'm like, this is not the time.
No. We don't need
blank,
to talk about that.
Point blank period. Like, we already know. We talked about this before. And guess what? When something happens, you rally, you shut the fuck up, and then you have the conversation behind closed doors until the situation is over with. And then that's when you get, like, until she's back on her feet. So, like, people, not race specifically, I'm just saying, like,
yeah,
in general, like, and also it's like, not everyone needs to kiss Sierra's ass. Like,
yeah,
you can just feel the way that you feel or not feel too bad for her. Because objectively, if you watch the show, you're like, well, they weren't dating. And this woman, I guess, this makes sense for white women. Like, you can also not choose a sides. But me personally, with the knowledge that I have and the things that I have also been through and just literally absorbing every single part of it, from the behavior of white women to where it gets deep, to literally just the concept of friendships and female friendships, to where that should just be like a common sense thing. I look at this and I try to step back and I'm like, okay, as not a Sierra stan in general, how would I feel if I just walked into this situation and saw what was going on? And no matter how I looked at it, this bitch Amanda needs to get curb stomped. That's it.
Listen, I think episode 2, by the way, historically speaking, 3 parts of Bravo reunions. Part 2 is always just like whatever. And I will say that I still enjoyed myself. I loved it. I thought it got really intense, but if I was Andy Cohen, I would have been like, I don't give a fuck that Amanda's not here. Wes, you're in the hot seat. She's not here to cover for you. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about the fact that you apparently had a girlfriend. Let's talk about what were these private conversations that you and Amanda had that she's not willing to talk about. But West, can you talk about it? No, I can't. I'm just a baby. I don't know. Amanda, let's wait until Amanda comes back. Fuck you.
Right. Like let's shuffle these cards that you got in your hand. You're like, oh, I guess I'll skip the question that I have for Amanda. Right, skip them. You were right to skip them, baby boy. But let's go to the ones that you have for West, because I know that I left a lot of. They could have went on Threads to the, you know how they always post, we're about to have the Summer House reunion. I left no less than 50 questions, and I know that at least one of them was towards West. Like, please.
I asked Lindsay, how does it feel to be a what did I call her? I use it for myself and now I can't think because I've only had 1 cup of coffee today. And I told you so ass bitch. And I told you so ass bitch. Does it feel good to be an I told you so ass bitch? Because I think I love, as a Virgo, I live my life with checklists. And I have a list of red flags that give me the ick. And as soon as somebody does that, I go, I got my eye on you. And I give them a chance or two. But at some point, I just take my step off the, gas. I hit it on the brake and I go, I don't think I'm going to go in the direction of that friendship anymore. And I feel like my girl Lindsay is she's like very data centric. I feel like she's very like, show me the facts, show me the reports, pull me the data. And you need to prove to me why you're a good person. And I love that Lindsay sort of, even in this reunion, sort of just being like, can we talk about what the fuck is just being said? Like, I love that Lindsay is there to sort of like manhandle the questioning, because I feel like if it was just Kyle and West or Kyle and the guys, we wouldn't get into words because Kyle can't stop crying.
He's like, fuck you. Like, okay, boy, you had so much to say on those street interviews, and you were so pissed off that everyone was following Wes. Like, please, we stopped.
That was his biggest concern.
I never followed him. Like,
no,
actually, so I'm just like, okay, you got people to stop following Wes. Like, not only that, you also were able to get your sinking company that you own with your whore wife out of the ground. So
there goes my whore wife. That's a throwback to
wife.
That's a throwback to Joe Judas. There goes my bitch wife.
Fucking bitch wife. And it's just like, okay, let's just get to it. I enjoyed part 2 a lot. For me, it was just as good as part 1, maybe even better than part 1 for me, because we got the introduction to Miha. We also got the Amanda getting up and crying. And what's pissing me off is that she got too much of a break. She went, cried, and then there was a whole break. And then when the break came back, she still wasn't ready. No, get this bitch out the dressing room, please. Drag her on the stage.
Drag her out. The more I looked at it, because they kept calling her outfit butter yellow. They're like, oh, I love the butter. I called her a Land O'Lakes ass looking ass bitch, because she looked, when she was like walking away, like crying, she looked like, when your mom has a stick of butter in the fridge, but there's just like a little bit left.
Yes.
And you're like, we could throw that stick of butter out. But there's just a little bit, there's like a knob left, and then
just in case
the parchment paper is all fucked, It's like stained a
Yes,
little bit.
literally.
That is what Amanda looked like in that outfit.
A
That outfit
one
looked
slice of toast, bitch.
like there's some crumbs on it. Like, you know what I mean? That's what she looked like. But okay, part 2 of this reunion, we step into, of course, West, Amanda crying, and Lindsay reminding her that West is going to do the same thing that he does to everybody. And Lindsay drops a banger. She says, "West, you're a pathy. We believe nothing."
And I'm like, is this short for pathological liar? Or did everyone know what pathy meant before I Googled it? Like,
I thought that it was a pathological liar because I just assumed that I speak Lindsay, like I speak Clubhouse, so I feel like I understood. But I just love that nobody batted an eye on the stage. Nobody was like, "What's okay?" Question:
no.
What's ear stuff? What is pathy?
A person who fucking lies all the time, so you can't depend on what they say. So I'm like, honestly, if I was on stage, I probably wouldn't have asked either because I'm like, anything, it sounds like something I don't want to be called. So yeah, I think so. He is a pathy.
Yeah, and so KJ at this point brings up about his father, and he says that his dad was a pathological liar, and he sees a lot of his father in West. And he even brings up that conversation that they had this season about the race stuff. And West, I realized, does basic politician bullshit. Like
Yep.
he he's only been on 3 reunions, guys, and every reunion he comes in tail between his legs being like, I'm working on it. Yeah, like totally, like, yeah, you're right. He is basically polished Jax Taylor. Jax Taylor used to say, "I'm a work in progress, Andy. I'm a work in progress." That's literally what West has been saying for 3 seasons.
And dare I not say, like, don't even compare him to Jax because Jax at least was interesting and also problematically for me attractive. Like, you are just a fucking ugly ass loser who I don't understand why as women, like, tens. Like, his entire roster is like tens. And I'm just so fucking annoyed by that. I think what West does is I'm going to say whatever is going to quell the situation. And the fact that he was even coaching Amanda was crazy for me because like she brought up to Lindsay, I've been here 10 seasons as well. Bitch, if you've been here 10 seasons as well, then why are you handling this reunion the worst way possible? Like, she's not going the West route where she's tucking her tail between her legs and then trying to offer some explanation without stepping on people's toes, which is a pussy ass way to go about a reunion, which but she's also like going about it where at certain moments she's like, no, well, and like she's very, very combative. Like, you're very she's being an angry Black woman, honestly. Like, it's like they love to call us that, but it's like so crazy. It's defensive, it's nasty, it's rude. It's just like crazy. And then you see that even when Kyle shouldn't like go after, or should he, even if he felt like he wanted to go after her, he needs to have the common sense to fucking stop. This bitch is with a whole nother man that she's been fucking and sucking on and partying with. Okay.
Yes.
So what are we talking about? That really pissed me off too. And I don't care if it sounds like I'm going too hard on Kyle, because at the end of the day, let's take the whole Sierra thing out of it. Kyle has been a shit fucking husband too. The only reason that we're even saying maybe Kyle was right, maybe he had a point, is because we hate what Amanda did and Amanda. But even Sierra in this reunion was like, nah, Kyle, you was tripping. Like, she's the one who should be like, the way that Lindsay acts is the way that they try to say Sierra acts. And it's so crazy to see. Like, she's just a scary person. You don't want to go toe to toe, or like Lala would say, you don't want to go toes with her. Like, you don't want to get in a fight or anything because she will tear you apart. She will use your words. She will get under your skin, as Wes would put it. That's what Lindsay does, and that's what we needed, and that's why I'm so glad that she was there. But it does not pass me by that they act like that's how Sierra is.
They do. And when we say they, I think we're both talking about like the audience at large, and also a little bit like on the show, the way it's
The
edited. It's like,
cast is like,
yeah,
I'm
the
scared
cast
of
is like,
her.
like, oh my God, Sierra has something to say. I also think that there is always, and I believe this to be true as like a person existing in the world, as an immigrant, a woman, a mouthy woman who calls people out on problematic shit all the time. I think that when you are somebody who is like very openly talking about race, like, she says, it's really important in this day and age. If you're my friend, we're going to talk about race. We're going to talk about politics. We're going to talk about what's going on. And I feel like I can't trust West and Amanda because they just say the shit that white people say to be like, oh, I see you and I hear you, but you're not actually hearing me. You're not actually seeing me. Because Amanda, if you actually cared about Sierra, you would think about the race component that comes in here. Amanda, you are a white woman with big tits and somehow 1 million followers. It's very much possible for those 1 million followers to then sick themselves on Sierra because of how you're dealing with this fallout. You could have said so many other things. You could have done so many other things, but you're unabashedly, audaciously being a Caucasian woman in the world, and you're not thinking about the way this affects Sierra. And I don't think, for what it's worth, everything has to do with race. Like, I saw somebody talking about like Dara and how Kyle was like, oh, she's so articulate. And then like, they're like, oh, but Sierra and Lindsay said the same things. I think Lindsay said the same thing that Dara said, and it was taken two completely different ways because Lindsay screamed at him and Dara didn't. But I think there is some conversation. People feel like anytime Sierra does something, it's viewed differently. I 100% agree. There are people who do view it differently, but that's also the shitty world that we live in. But I think in this situation, Sierra is right to say Amanda doesn't care about the things that Amanda and West don't care about the things that they sat at that table and told KJ and West, or KJ and Sierra, that they care about. They don't care about those things. They don't care about you as
They
Black
don't.
people in the world.
Well, yeah, and it's also this component of they also have this thing on their mind where it's a defense of. You already heard how Amanda defends herself. She's like, "Oh well, just because I'm married or I'm not supposed to date anymore," and I'm like,
that's not what we're saying.
But also, okay, I'll let you go. But like, I don't even have time to get into that statement at all. But it's also they in their head is like, oh, what? I'm not supposed to date her because she's white. That's what they're thinking.
Yes, and so going back to my earlier point that I was trying to make that I got sidetracked is that when you are a person who speaks about what's going on in the world, you're not shy about talking about race, whatever, and you're a person of color in a group of white people, they are worried that you're going to call them racist. Like, that does happen. I am often around a lot of very conservative people within my community, and they know that I'm like, happy Pride, everyone. I'm very pro LGBTQ. And the minute that I hear somebody make a homophobic joke or a transphobic joke, I'm the first one that's going to turn around and be like, what the fuck does that mean? What are you trying to say about that? Right? Like, I will label you as a homophobe or a transphobe if you make a transphobic or homophobic comment. That's what it is. And so I think going back to the point of like the cast acts like Sierra's going to like do something. I think what they're worried about, frankly, is that Sierra, the Black person in the room, is going to call out these white people for being ignorant or microaggressive and all those things. And that's probably what they're scared of, because for some reason, for white people, the scariest thing in the world is not actual racism, but it's to be called racist.
Yeah. Yeah, it absolutely is, especially with Wes, who has blended himself into Black culture so much, and also he was the feminist, liberal,
that gynecologist mom of his.
Gynecologist, like, he knows where the clit is, and that's why everyone considers him a good lay, because your mom taught you where the clit is. That's probably why. And you eat ass, okay? Woo. So anyway, this guy.
Happy Pride, everyone.
Happy Pride. It's just like so funny, because it's like before this happened, he was all like, "Oh, you're gonna unfollow me because I said that Trump's bad." fuck it, I'm gonna say it again, get more unfollowers and get more black friends and cool friends and be this guy and get more pussy. Drowning in it, dude. And now the mask has slipped. You don't give a fuck about anyone, especially the black male friend with mental health issues that you were privy to, because that's your friend that you knew from back home that you brought on the fucking show.
Yep.
And you didn't give a fuck about him. You didn't give a fuck about Sierra and no one on that couch. You didn't give a fuck about the two black people who sat there with you and explained it to you very plainly. So it's another layer of you looking terrible, which you already said before. They're like, oh, they were calling me and my family racist. Okay, so if you are not racist, what are we
and what
worried
about it? Okay.
Do you know how many times I get called racist just for having a podcast or a fucking Instagram page called Bravo While Black, which doesn't even like at the surface, like I don't even be acting racist. Like I can say that, and I'm just like, what do you want me to do to prove that I'm not? Like fuck your dad, because I will. Like, what's going on? It's so odd.
Well,
to
that
me.
is the number one way that white people prove that they're not racist, is when they fuck a person of color. I'm not racist. I procreated with this person.
Yeah, procreated. Like, I've actually adopted a black personality. What do you mean?
How can you say I'm racist when I've stolen their entire culture?
Yeah, right. This is a museum. My body is a museum. And you're wondering how I got it. Great question. Can't tell you.
Okay, Andy asked, what's different? He asked Amanda, what's different about this relationship? What makes you feel like this is different than whatever he had going on with Sierra or whatever, you've seen of him from other people? And she said some shit about, oh, we spoke privately. And Mia and Lindsay are like, yeah, what are those conversations?
Not you and Lindsay.
Wait, what?
You're like me and Lindsay. You're like,
oh no, Mia and Lindsay.
Oh, I thought you
Mia,
you and Lindsay.
But also
I'm like,
me.
Yeah, me too.
But also me.
Like,
and
include
also
me.
You.
Yeah.
Me, Lindsay, Mia, and Kaya all said, what are those conversations? And Amanda's like, it's feelings. She channeled my girl that was in Pakistan, like, was that 2 summers ago? That like black woman that ended up in Pakistan being like, it's private. That's what she said. She was like, it's private. What? It's not private. What are you talking about? This isn't private. You have to tell people. And then she says, I just felt embarrassed to tell everyone that I had feelings for West and he was hooking up with other people. And then Mia's like, yeah, it is embarrassing.
Because it is embarrassing.
And
like,
Amanda's, I can't deal with it. And she walks off stage, and this is the moment that you and I cackled so hard about when we covered the trailer on your podcast. Go to YouTube, guys. Watch the video. It's so fucking funny. But Wes dumbass just sits there, and they're like, Wes, are you gonna go? Are you gonna go? Are you gonna go? Are you gonna fucking go? I think between the other couch, they must have said it about 8 or 9 times. But this bitch has the nerve to be like, oh, I don't know if the questions are gonna come back to me. And then you guys are gonna be like, oh, look at those two. They ran away without asking. Shut the fuck up. Are you in a relationship with this girl or not? What the fuck?
He's acting as if they've been answering questions this entire time. That's what was tripping me out. I was like, let me watch the uncensored version because maybe I missed some questions that they fully answered. And when she said it's private, we actually got something different.
No.
Then I saw it and I'm like, no, she literally said it's private. So that's okay. So the reason that you think Wes won't do to you what he does to so many other women is private, but you were fine to tell us when you fucked. That's not private. That's the thing that you should have lied about. Like, What are we talking about? That was the most mind-boggling thing from this reunion, that a question as simple as that. She could have even said, I feel that this is different, or even if she didn't want to open up, she could have went with this generic, I don't know. We'll have to see, but I want to give this a chance because I have feelings for this person.
Mhm.
That's all you had to literally say. You didn't even have to say what you were really thinking. Like, oh, actually, I don't know, but I'm used to getting cheated on and then I'm a dumb bitch. You don't have to say that. I know that that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
But it was just so crazy that that is what she's like, I wanted to keep that private. What do you mean? Out of all the things to keep private?
No.
Because you were fine sitting there rolling your eyes and sucking your teeth and smirking every time Sierra said something. But when Lindsay got on that ass, oh, your face was straight.
That's right. What really pissed me off was like when Wes finally gets up and goes, everybody on the couch is like, oh my God, I almost got up. Almost got up. And I love Mia because she's like, I didn't fucking get up and go after her. Because that's the thing. Why are you all going after her? Bailey, why are you going after her? What the fuck are you?
Bailey,
You just met her.
Bitch, if you you're lucky that you brought something here, a random beef with Ben, but it's like now I'm on Ben's side. Because why the fuck would you get up?
Yeah. Now I'm like, yeah, you know what, Ben? Maybe you should yell at her. I'm just kidding.
But
Boys shouldn't
no,
yell at
this
girls.
is what I'm like. This is exactly what we're
Yeah.
talking about when we think
Yeah.
that these white women are
Yep.
our friends and are going to stand up for us. But then
Yep.
when it's time to literally, and all she did was literally walk away crying to gather herself. Oh, I was going to get up. I thought that I was going to get up and check on. Why are you guys
Why?
checking on her when nothing crazy just happened? Like,
Yeah.
I could understand if everyone just like attacked her, everyone was yelling at her, even if they treated her like Raquel. No, like
Yeah.
that's not what happened. Why would you all be like, oh well, I was gonna get up? What do you mean? That was also like clock that.
Wes finally goes and checks in on her. He's like, I came to make sure you're good. No, you didn't go to make sure she's good. You got up because everybody yelled at you to go,
With
you
your
loser.
wrinkly ass fucking folded cum rag suit.
It was an Oshkosh Bagosh suit. Okay, that suit belongs to a toddler. Okay? And she's like, the comments, they like really cut deep. You did a deep cut thing. Why are you not willing to take accountability for what, like, you did a bad thing? And even Kyle, when she like walks off the stage and she's like not bad, Kyle's like, well, I mean, I think that it would be good if like she could just like say what she wanted to without like you interrupting. I was like, you don't talk to Sierra that way. Don't tell her not to interrupt.
And
Like,
get your fucking hand off her knee because you're acting like an op.
yeah.
Do you want me to beat your ass too?
Because I will start screaming at you in a second. The only reason I feel like Sierra is playing nice with Kyle is because Kyle is going to back her up with the Mija stuff.
Yeah.
But like, Sierra, these people are not your friends. Like, I've been saying this for a few weeks, and I've basically been saying this since like the whole thing went down, is I want Sierra, I'm so glad Mia is there. I'm so glad that she has a real life friend who is on the show, who is also her off camera friend, because I think that I really hope that Sierra is able to separate the people who are globbing onto her rising ship for their gain versus people who genuinely care about her well-being. And I do think that she needs to navigate the space right now, especially Bravo's space, whether it's content creators, whether it's her castmates, knowing full well that in 3 months, when Andy says, well, Wes and Amanda are back in the summer house, these people are going to film with them. Like, and that you have to realize that they're not your friends if they're doing that. They are here for a paycheck and they're here for the notoriety of being on the show, you know?
I honestly wouldn't get mad at people like getting their bag if I was in Sierra's position because I would feel like, okay, now I'm launched off this pad. I can either go back
That's
to
true.
Summer House or I can leave and do a bunch of different things that I was already planning on
Yeah.
and building up and working to. Whereas you guys need Summer House.
That's actually a really good point.
Sorry.
That is a good point.
You
I
guys
didn't think
are-
about that either.
You guys need Summer, and Mia doesn't need Summer House. She knows Rihanna. Lindsay
She's
needs
going to celebrate.
in the city. Like Amanda already almost fucked up in the city so much so that they had to drag her ass in to do confessionals. So I would not feel slighted that they would film with them because at the end of the day, I know show business and unfortunately, and that's even life. Like life goes on.
Yeah.
If I was planning to stay on, like, if Bravo was only my own world and people only fuck with me in the Bravo universe, of course I wouldn't want them coming back. I wouldn't want anyone like associating with them. If you're my friend, you don't fuck with them. But if they are just literally, you know, hanging with them in the context of having to have that, and that's your job, I wouldn't feel a way about it, because I'm so far gone. I'm on Love Island. I'm on literal,
that's
like,
true.
you know, red carpets with Jacob Elordi. Like, you guys are fucking, no tea, no shade. You guys are losers. I'm in the NBCU. I've already been on Traders. Like, I'm
That's
already
true.
a step above you guys. So I get that you need Summer House to survive. It's just like, I would definitely see how you're moving outside of work. I would say the only people that I would, like, I wouldn't, no shade, like, I wouldn't even really like trust Lindsay to stand toes with, like, not fucking with West and Amanda, because they have a show that they have to film together, and also, you know, like, you gotta do what you gotta do. Kyle, even though he does not play about Sierra, he's been like one of the only ones I feel has been stepping up for Sierra season after season. But when it comes to his wife, at the end of the day, that's his fucking wife. So whatever. Now, the rest of the cast, Bailey, I don't know you, girl.
I don't know you. You're
Ben,
new here. Bye.
You're Australian, and Sabrina don't like her, so at least I could count on Sabrina. And her rock and roll. Okay.
With her fucking chokers.
Exactly. Period. Send me one, Sabrina. I'll wear it. You know, Mia already has my back. It doesn't matter. KJ has my back. And also it's I just don't think KJ will ever get to the level of friendship, obviously, that they had. Carl, I feel like, you know, wouldn't expect Carl to have too much loyalty, because if Kyle can forgive him, then Carl can forgive him. And Carl's a mess, obviously. So honestly, it's not like she has the allies on the cast that would really like make a statement and not film with them, which I feel like I get both sides of it, because that is your job.
Yeah. I get it. I think those are really good points. Back here, where were we? Oh yeah, so she walks off the stage, she's crying, whatever. I love Sierra. She says Amanda historically has low self-esteem. I didn't lie. That's right. That's correct. They all take a break, and this is where I was like, I wish that they would have just kept going and been like, okay, now we're gonna get to ask West all these questions. But then during the commercial break, Carl comes over to Kyle. He crouches down in front of him. He gets between those knees. He puts his hand on both of Kyle's thighs.
That's so hot.
Hey,
like, are they going to kiss now?
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just really stressed out. You know, this is so awkward. And Carl's like, I have your back. I was like, wow.
Wow. All the things you said, running through my head.
Every time I'm like, could you imagine Carl crouching down in front of you
getting
while you're
eye
sitting
level
on a couch,
with you,
getting eye level with you? I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
I'd fold immediately. I'd be like, I'm not okay. I need to be dick down.
Ray, I was talking to Ray about this last night, and she said I would put my box on his lips.
I know that's right. Slide it across his face like a snail.
Bonjour, compadre. It's the Priceline Negotiator. How do I negotiate so many great travel deals? My greatest gadget, the Priceline app. It's got hotel deals, flight deals, rental car deals, all of those deals in a bundle. Deals, game day deals, concert trip deals. No one deals more deals than Priceline. Hold your horses, there's more. The app lets you filter hotels by neighborhood, vibe, star level, and amenities like pools and spas and beachfronts and... Wait, I'm not done. Stop cutting me off. Priceline!
Introducing Taco Bell's new sweet and spicy jalapeno citrus salsa. Made with bright citrus and real red jalapenos. You can get it with anything on the Cantina chicken menu for a delicious, tangy twist to make all your faves instantly better. And while jalapeno citrus salsa is only available for a limited time, know this: jalapeno citrus salsa demands the spotlight. It's the sauce with main character energy.
Get jalapeno citrus salsa with anything on the Cantina Chicken Menu for a limited time, only at Taco Bell. At participating locations while supplies last.
I wrote a little song to remind you, Choice Hotels get you more of the experiences you value. The Cambria Hotel's got it all. A rooftop bar, have a ball. Cocktails up here feel just right. Is Cambria amazing? All right. Bring a date, your team, or even your mom. Book direct at choicehotels.com. See you on the roof.
By the way, people literally loved our reaction to the trailer. Like, and I want to thank you for that. But I'm like, that's just how we are. Like, yeah.
This show is hilarious, okay? That's the thing. You have to find shit to laugh at. Like, some of it, of course, is maddening. It's frustrating. The way Sierra's hair, da-da-da-da. But, like, when you just watch the guys, like, cry for each other or, like, their intensity, like, even that, I don't even want to cover it. There's, like, that whole section where they gave about Ben. Like, oh, Ben shares the story. My dad never hugged me. And then towards the end of the trip,
I'm sorry, that was not funny.
He put his hand on my shoulder. All the guys are crying. I was like, okay.
And you know, that's what I fucking hate, because they blame their shit on their moms when it's like, why do you need your well, I understand why you need a father's validation, but it's just like they will give so much shit to what their mom did wrong when your mom was trying to, maybe she didn't do what she needed to do, maybe she, I don't know, in their mind didn't do everything possible to keep the family together, but they have so much animosity or weird feelings towards their mom when it's like, your dad was a piece of fucking shit. And now that you are an adult, you need to see that. You're literally over here sobbing because your dad gave you the approval to date Sabrina.
Sabrina Bell with her chokers.
Like, what are we talking about? And you did the Australian Bachelor? What season was that?
Yeah, what happened on your season of The Bachelor?
I bet that was the one where the two girls decided that they were lesbian and left. Like, I feel like that had to be his season.
And I hope that it was.
That would be really good. I'd watch it.
So anyway, during the break, they're having like a meeting of the minds. And the thing that Kyle says he wants to focus on is West's ease of lying. And they talk about the whole Mija situation. And I love what Sierra says here, because she's like, well, technically speaking, this makes sense for West, because he's like, he can just say, oh, she's still married. That's why, like, I can't fully commit to her, because like, we're just like chill. Can you just like, I can imagine, you know, going back to like the end of last episode and the beginning of this, where like Amanda's freaking out because they're hearing more and more about Sierra and West's relationship. And then also thinking about the episode of The City that aired this week with the flashback and like the fucking May 3rd confessional and all that stuff. The thing Amanda keeps saying is like, they're friends, they're best friends, they're best friends. And I think that I wouldn't be surprised, the same way West said on Watch What Happens Live, oh yeah, Amanda, like that's a friend. Like I could totally see somebody being like, what's going on with you and Sierra? And then him being like, it's chill. It's like chill. It's chill. It's chill.
No, that's...
Yeah, like that's chill. Oh, what's going on with you and Amanda? It's like a friendship, but like it's a little more. So like,
well, that's what he said, literally on Watch What
out.
Happens Live. He's like, oh, that is a friend that I care about, while wearing his real girlfriend's tie that she makes,
and then putting his dick inside of Amanda's mouth.
Insane to me.
Wild. Anyway, but we're back from break. Dara joins the stage and she's amazing. She does a really good job. She sits there and she says, hey, you're stupid. And you're
I love, she was like, hey, don't worry, Andy. I can repeat it word for word because, I unfortunately fucked that man too. And I know how he is. So if anyone can speak as an ex, let me speak.
Let me get him. Yeah. Yeah, she's like, you act like a good guy, but you treat women who give themselves to you as expendable. And the crazy thing about this is West just goes, I agree. What?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. And then nobody's like, doesn't that Aren't you a piece of shit for that? Like, what's going on?
Because they know that all he's doing is just agreeing to be complacent so he doesn't have to answer any more questions. And he's like, oh, I'm just going to eat shit. Then I'm going to talk about it on my podcast because I'm not a bad communicator. I'm actually hired to be a sports journalist who has a dating show, who has a podcast, who has videos, who sits next to MAGA Barbie. But don't worry, I'm a liberal with a gynecologist mom.
Don't ever forget that my mom does pap smears for a living, okay? How could I be a bad person?
Bad person? Hate women? No, I actually love women so much that I'm literally gaslighting 10 of them.
I love them so much, I cannot stop fucking them.
I lie to them so I don't hurt their feelings. That's how much I love women. And that's how much I love men.
Amanda finally makes it back on stage, and I wrote down exactly what Dara said to her.
Yes, read it word for word. Do a dramatic
was
reading
like,
of it.
Hey, you mind saying what you just said? And Dara's like, yep, I got it. No problem. She says, the biggest pattern in his life is that it is the West Show. It will always be the West Show. And the biggest concern of his consistently is being well liked and well received. He doesn't prioritize treating the women he is linked to romantically with the same respect as he does anyone else in his life. And I just foresee him for a very long time wanting someone who will mold and fold and fit into his life without excuse or complaint. And it is up to you to decide whether that's worth breaking, sacrificing, or what is worth breaking, sacrificing, or losing for that kind of person. And what's crazy is like Amanda just goes, yeah. What?
She can't defend her man, child. Like, she's like, well, I guess, I'm having someone who dated him tell me that. I'm also having someone who dated him tell me that. And behind door number 3 is going to be another ex-girlfriend. Imagine being at this reunion. Like, Amanda, you are so stupid. You are so stupid. It's crazy to me because regardless of if this does not work out, which everyone thinks that shout out to Kalshi. I think that Kalshi needs to put a bet on there. Like, will they last more than X amount, or will they be together at X amount? Even if by some miracle this is the one for her, this is the one for him, because I can say people can change you. You act right who you want to act right for. Sure. I can say that for me at least. Yeah. In my experience. But even if he decides to act right, to show all the green flags, to say that I want to take this seriously and give it a go, you will always have to look back to how this started. You will always have to look at it's recorded on film. If you guys ever get married and have kids, they will see how their parents got together and what turmoil they caused just by getting together. And also, every single time you're not with him, in the back of your head, you're going to be wondering what he's doing, where he's at, and what he's saying to people. So you are in a lose-lose situation, in addition to everyone fucking hating you and your greasy, stupid ass bun.
Your stupid bun and your stupid old butter parchment paper outfit.
Insane way to go out.
It's crazy. Andy's like, isn't it ironic you're going from the Kyle show to the Amanda show? And Amanda's like, what? Yeah. Huh? I don't know. She's so stupid. Like, it's just so frustrating to watch her sit there and like either you're going to cry or say what the fuck you want to say. And the thing is, here's the reality, guys. When Amanda does...
The reality is...
I think Amanda, when she does speak, is a nasty bitch. Like, when she does start to speak up, she's whiny. She has a smug face. She's doing all these weird things because that's who she really is. Her sitting there and being like, what? Yeah, I don't know. Like, all those things, that's just her pretending because that's all she knows how to pretend to be. And the real version of her is the smug ass bitch who's like chewing on her fingernail when like Wes tells them to fuck off. Like, that's who she is,
After she also told her to fuck off and the reunion had just began.
And
Loser
crazy.
Bitch. You would have got slapped. I wish this was a Zeus reunion. God, it would be so good.
Chairs would have been thrown. We should have had a Jerry Springer like audience.
Yes.
I mean, if Love is Blind is getting live audiences, why can't Summer House?
Right. Because they would have to take me out. Like, I wouldn't even physically do anything. I'd just be yelling literal crazy ass shit. Like, just everything, every question that I wanted answered, I would be yelling. Like, I'd be like, how's the dick? Is it worth it? We just saw pictures. Why? Like, so much.
Oh God. I don't know. They have like a Jesse section and they ask what the fuck he was doing with Sierra. And he does admit that he caught feelings and it was probably from all the cuddling and all that stuff. And then they ask him about this best friend song that he wrote. And he's like, it's not about Sierra. And then they're like, is it about West and Amanda? And he says no. And I love Sierra because she says, that's fine. They can play it at their wedding.
And I love it. And then Amanda is just like having a seizure. Like, bitch, do you have something to say? That's your man, right? I'm just suggesting a playlist. God forbid.
Yeah. They also ask Amanda about like the group's flirtiness. And she's like, yeah, we can all be like a little inappropriate. And I was like, well, you more than anybody else.
And
ma'am.
you're the married one. And she gets so mad when people keep bringing up that she's married. She's like, they keep saying that I'm married.
You are.
Is there something that we don't know? Because Kyle went online and said, no, we are married, guys. Because at this point, like, you've made the audience feel like we are dumb or something. And it's like, we didn't see, well, I think that we saw it. We just chose to ignore it because of the way Kyle acts. But you were first terribly inappropriate with Jesse. Like, and you were literally in the marriage, not the separation that she wants us to talk about. You were in the marriage being inappropriate with Jesse. So it shouldn't be like, that's just how we are as a group. You are the married one in the group. So everyone that was single can be touchy and feely and blur those lines or whatever because it's cool because they're fucking single. Even if you were just in a relationship, you'd be like, okay, well, you're not married. Girl, you said vows. You literally made this man marry you after cheating on you. Stop
it. We get a Lindsay and wait, actually I have a quick question. Who would you rather see live? Jesse Solomon or Sheena Shea?
Sheena.
Okay, Jesse Solomon or Melissa Gorga?
Damn, that's terrible. Who would be Jesse?
Okay, that was a close call.
Yeah.
Jesse Solomon or remember when Gretchen Rossi had a
Jesse.
Yeah, nobody needs to go see Voldemort.
Oh my God, what a crazy rapid fire that's not so rapid because I'm like, this is hard.
Let's set the scene. It's Bravo Fan Fest. There is 2 events happening at the same time. It's the Clorox activation for Jesse Solomon, or it is the Swiffer activation for DJ Dorinda Medley. Who are you going to go see? It's
Dorinda.
Both. Okay. They're both at 8 a.m.
Play my shit, Dorinda. Play my shit, Dorinda. Because I'm not. I guess I'll start at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
The Temu Michael Bublé. And I don't play about Michael Bublé. Like, that's what pisses me off.
Yeah. No, I love him.
And they show him and literally at UM. I hate that. Because I'm like, I know literally that classroom. And I'm just like, of course. Of course I know.
We got like a Lindsay and Carl segment. It's sweet. I'm happy for them. I'm so glad that they can overcome whatever was going on. Do you agree that people are shipping Lindsay and Carl again? Yeah, thank you. Mm-hmm.
Stop
it.
They can be friends and that's good enough. Thank you.
Yeah. Lindsay wants to get wrecked, okay?
Right.
She is trying to get her inside split open by somebody. Right. Okay.
And she deserves it.
And like we said, look, we painted a beautiful picture of Carl kneeling down in front of you while you're sitting on a couch.
So I'll give you a love making. Yeah.
Lindsay's not trying to have anybody make love to her. Okay.
But it's also, I never saw them for each other. Sorry. Mm-mm. Like, they've never been compatible to me. I agreed the entire time where I've, of course, that was wrong of Carl to do on national TV.
Yeah.
But I was more on his side than I was Lindsay. I'm sorry. Because it was like, why would we get married?
Yeah, you shouldn't get married. You should not be married.
They are not compatible. They're great as friends. And we have friend soulmates too. Like that's like a thing. So just like, let's not. And also, you guys did the same shit when you saw West and Sierra again. And it's like, do you not learn your lesson?
No, people don't learn their lesson. That's what I learned. Because you know what? People also love Jesse Lally over there at the Valley. And I'm like, what's wrong with you guys? Get it together.
I can't even. I don't have the time to go
Get it together.
Jesse Lally.
How many white men need to fuck you guys over on these TV shows for you to finally understand that there is no man that is worth defending on Bravo? Okay?
Not one. Other than KJ.
He's not white. So
oh, yeah.
There you go.
Let's specify.
Yeah, let's specify. Yeah, this is where they talk about the monetizing and whatever. And Amanda has the nerve to say, I would never have done that to them during their breakup. It did hurt a little bit. Yeah, we were cameras were on when Carl and Lindsay broke up. We watched an entire reunion of you and what you had to say about Carl and Lindsay getting together and breaking up. You said Lindsay brainwashed Carl. Like, you're a piece of shit. And so to sit here and be like, I would never do that to my friends. You fucked your friend's ex. What are you talking about?
I'm so glad that Lindsay brought that up. She's like, well, I'm not fucking my ex, my friend's ex. But I also feel like she would never do that because she doesn't do anything. So that's why. Because she's a loser. Yeah. She doesn't work.
You did. You made that point in the chat yesterday. You said she wouldn't take advantage of anything because she doesn't do that. Anything. She doesn't do anything.
You're not smart. You're not cool. You're not creative. You're not amazing. You're not this girl that like is savvy enough to even take advantage of the deal. She'd be like, I'm good on that. I'm just gonna let Kyle go into a few $100,000 more of debt, actually.
What a bitch. We moved to the Carl and Kyle fight, and Kyle says that he couldn't invest into the friendship the way he really wanted to, and he was at a breaking point, Sierra says she misunderstood Kyle, and she was so caught up with the friendship with Amanda that she didn't really see his side. And it cuts to Amanda making a very smug face. And I just have to say, like, she is just deeply such an indefensible person. Like, it's crazy because we're going into a segment that she could have very well shut the fuck up and acted right and maybe gotten some sympathy for, because they're like, West moved his seat next to Amanda. Kyle said, fuck you. He was being so terrible, all this stuff. But like, Amanda's body language is so smug. Like, when they go talk about the watch and the Wolf of Wall Street comment, you could tell she's like so turned on when West fights with Kyle. That is what she likes. I don't think she necessarily even likes West that much. I think she really just enjoys having a man like defend her honor, which is so stupid.
Well, yeah, it's the craziness that she admits out loud how male-centered she is. She's like, yeah, it was different than having my female friends come at him. It was different than that. He had to hear it from like another male, and I'm like, that's so insane for you to say out loud and not realize that that's a problem.
Yes. And it's like insane that she says it out loud, and I don't think she realizes like who she is and what she wants. I saw somebody online say, I don't think Amanda knows what she wants. And I don't think that she's ever known what she wants. I think Amanda is obviously a very deeply male-centered person. I also think Amanda only married Kyle and was with Kyle because he was a party guy on a TV show. And I think that that's really what she wanted. And then when she realizes that the party guy on the TV show, everybody's rolling their eyes at him, she went to the next party guy on the TV show that everybody loves. So it's not really that I don't think she ever really liked Kyle. I think that at some point she was impressed by Kyle, and then I think that she was cringing at Kyle, but it was too late. So then she went to like the next guy that everybody wants to fuck.
Oh, see, I think that it was she liked Kyle and she feels like she was going to be the one to change him and to make him settle down, which, you know, if we're talking about like, he's 3 and 40, so that's what should have happened. Like I feel like she thinks that she would have been the one that he changed for, which He did not. And
Spoiler alert.
like when he didn't, she was like, oh, but he still does so much for me. Like he takes care of her as a parent would. He parentifies her. He infantilicizes her. And I'm just like, that's why she stayed, because, and like he said, he was muttering to himself. He's like, oh, but she's scared because she, and then he was like, that's what I'm starting to think, when he was drunk and mumbling to himself. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm starting to think too, Kyle. Like, I think that she was just comfortable because with Kyle, she doesn't care about how much debt he's in. That's none of her fucking business. She's living the good life. She has her summer house paycheck. She has her bikini line that she's coming out with. She's the quote unquote creative director. So she was getting paid from Loverboy regardless. She was cushioned. She was lazy. She didn't have to do anything. So, and she also has rich parents. So regardless,
She does.
she's fine.
She's fine. Andy asked Kyle what felt different when you first started filming the show. And Kyle says, well, the tone was set when she said at the first dinner that I started DJing to spite her. And this is when Amanda says, the tone was set when you slept at a fan's apartment. And this gets into the Kyle and Amanda cheating situation where Kyle says, I wasn't at an apartment. I was at the after party of a Watch What Crappens show. And guys,
tell me, wait, let me turn my AC off because we need to get into this. Like,
okay, Watch What Crappens every year. They do a Crappies, which is their award show. We're looking at you, Las Culturistas. You're not the first ones to do it. Anyway, they've been doing it for a long time. They either do it in the West Coast or East Coast. Last year was an East Coast year, and so they always throw this. They whatever venue they're at for the last few years, it's been close to this bar called the Long Room. And Richie D, who is known as Caduce, he does like the cartoon videos of all the Housewives episodes. So he's like a friend of mine through the Crappin space, and Richie and I, we're like actual friends. We text each other. And so he was like, I want to do this like party at the Long Room. He always organized it. I was like, yeah, I'll help you put out the flyer and then we'll promote it together. Little did I know that the after party was the scene of the crime. Actually, I did know. I did know because I was there. I was there when Kyle was just lingering. Like people were leaving. Nobody was there anymore. It was the end of the after party. Like the end of the
afters. Like
the after.
Done.
People were leaving. Like everyone's like, this is wrapped up. Like we're done here. There's really no more fans. And Kyle was just like there, just like drunk. Eyes dilated in ways that I've never seen eyes dilate before. And just like lingering around, like waiting for people to come up to him and like take pictures. But there was also a lot of people there that like after I left saw Kyle actually get very close to a fan where you're like, he's going to go home with that girl. Like there's no way that he's not going home with that girl. So here's the thing, guys. Kyle Cook is a shitty husband. He's a really shitty husband. And Amanda is also a shitty wife. But even though they're both shitty, I don't think a woman deserves to be cussed at by her husband. I do think that two girlfriends can cuss each other out. Specifically, Sierra should be cussing out Amanda. Lindsay should be cussing out Amanda. Mia should be cussing out Amanda. I think women can cuss each other out, but like to have your intimate partner cuss you out in front of your friends does fucking suck. I can't like defend that. And also, I cannot defend the fact that Kyle, you didn't get fucked for 4 years and you're going to tell me like, I was just going out and like being inappropriate. You were getting your dick sucked in back alleys. Like, let's not act like you weren't doing anything. And I'm not saying that one is okay or whatever. It's all fucked up, Kyle. You stepped out on your marriage. And there's multiple stories and firsthand, like, you know, reports of people being in spaces where Kyle is behaving inappropriately. Now, that being said, Amanda, you fucked it all up by fucking West. Like, it's really all it is.
Fucked your own case up. You fucked your spinoff up. You fucked the crowd up. You fucked your brand deals up. You fucked your life up. And I hope that it's worth it. And that I wonder who's paying for this trip to Italy because, baby, I don't know why you think that people bringing up the fact that you are married is so offensive to say, and that we are ignoring a certain part. Like, she feels like we're ignoring that her husband was shitty to her. It can be both things at the same time. And even if we take Ciara out of the situation, because a lot of people keep saying it's about Ciara, it's about Ciara. Yep. But okay, let's just say we took Ciara out of the situation. You are now fucking Kyle's friend.
Yep. Huh.
So regardless, you're a bitch too.
That's true. And you know what? You just brought this up, and I'm shocked that they didn't ask Jesse this or West this. Like, Jesse, you wanted to make out with Ciara and you asked West for permission. Why didn't Andy ask any follow-up questions on it? Also, in the leaks, they talked about the videos of Amanda and West being out there, and that's why they rushed to like put out a statement. But in this version of the reunion that we're watching, we've not heard any of this.
Yeah, I'm waiting until like the third part to see what's going on. It would be really weird if they rearranged what we heard, but also, you know, if they don't put it in there, that's something we could drag them for.
Yeah, exactly. We love to drag Bravo. This is the point where they're talking about going out and all this stuff, and Kyle gets upset because she says, I hate going out with Kyle. Because Kyle says, I go on benders because Amanda isn't there and she refuses to go out. So even though she goes out all the time. And I was like, you two are such fucking idiots. And he's like, she's with a guy who loves to go out. He's Kyle 2.0 on steroids. And Amanda's like, I like going out because I'm single. You're still married.
You're married, one. So you're lying again. As soon as you open your fucking bitch mouth, you are lying again. And then on top of that, at no point, because her point was, she said that she didn't like going out with Kyle because of how he gets, which I would understand that. But if you hate your husband, you should leave him, or you should finish it. Like, and it's also, you did not make that clear. You made it as if you were a quote unquote fellow bedbug who did not like to go out in general. The girls have went out without you, and you say you're boring ass home.
Yep.
What are you talking about? No, you are just one of those girls who adapt your lifestyle into the guy that you are dating. And because you married Kyle, you adapted to yourself, which was you breaking down, trying to find yourself. That's your entire fucking 20s wasted. You're in your 30s now. You finally got on the right medicine, and you are really finding yourself, and you put your foot down in all this shit. And you are still a boring loser bitch.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, the fact that your husband was hanging out with somebody in Hoboken on New Year's Day, that's weird. Okay, and I'm from New Jersey.
But why was that the last straw?
What?
Because my thing is, how is that the last straw? He's wrong for hanging out with someone at Hoboken at a hotel. She didn't even say if he was with someone. I'm not sure. Did she?
Yeah. No, I don't know.
I think she said that he was at a hotel in Hoboken. Okay, but you literally, and I don't know if this was staged, what it was. Any kind of way that I looked at this was fucked up on the finale to tell your husband, we're not going home together. I'm deciding to go to a hotel. You're doing the same thing. That wasn't the end for him, because we see on In the City, he's trying to work it out. He's trying to go to therapy, and you're trying to make it seem like you're not separating. You just want to live on your own for a bit to see who you are with your dirty ass room and your fucking full ass bathtub of clothes, being a fucking bitch about things. And then you go and you tell him that you're not signing a month-to-month lease. You're signing a year lease. No. All this shit that you're calling him out on, you are negating it by your actions. Because if we're taking out before this West thing came to light, the way that she moves on In the City is a woman who is done.
Yep. And I think that's a really good point you're bringing up In the City, because also this episode of In the City, we got this thing of like, you know, the confessional from like a month ago versus them filming this scene in October where like Ciara and West visit Amanda, and Amanda's like, oh my God, yeah, I have your location. Anyway, it's all very like fake and phony because again, Amanda's doing that thing that Mia sort of was weirded out about on the beach where she's like going in so hard on the friendship. Like, "Ugh, I love Sierra and West so much. I would murder someone for them. I would throw myself on train tracks. Like, it's the most important relationship in the world. It's so fake. That's the thing. Amanda is a fake person. Nothing she says is sincere and she loves to lie. Her being like, he stepped out on our marriage. He made out with women all this time. So why is it every single time Lindsay brought it up or anybody else brought it up on the show, you acted like, what? No, that never happened. Because you're a fucking liar. It's the same way.
Had Dumois kill story.
Yes.
Not talk about it. Openly admit that she would not post shit about Kyle out of respect for Amanda. And now she wants to use that to her advantage. Now, there are so many blinds about him. There were so many blinds about him. Fuck you. You're only talking about this in the context of literally trying to defend your shitty choice when all we are saying is, yes, Kyle was a terrible husband, but you are fucking your homegirl's ex.
Yep, exactly. They cut to break and everybody's in the back and Amanda's like, they're making me feel stupid for trusting you. So like, that's annoying. Here's something I've heard a lot of people say, and I think it might be true just seeing these two interact together in the back room. I think that they bond over how much they don't like Sierra. I think that a big part of their relationship is because he's like, I know Sierra really gets under your skin.
Oh,
so,
no.
like, that's her goal.
Yeah, that's her goal. Like, what do you mean that's her goal?
Yeah, what does that mean, West? What does that mean? It pissed me off so bad. He coaches her. You have to be direct and try not to be snippy. And she's like, I'll try to do better, Daddy.
Exactly. That's what she's trying to find another man to literally guide her that's just on her side. And baby, this is not him because he can't give you reunion instructions when he so famously fucks up every reunion he's ever been at.
I think that what happened with these two is like West can't stop flirting with women and he can't stop. Like, I think he just like throws it wherever he can get it. Like, if you flirt with West, he will fuck you. Like, I think that's really what it is. And I think with like Amanda, he was flirting with her. And Amanda took the bait because she's a dumbass. And she was like, oh, he's nice and he's my best friend. And like, remember that time he put his chair next to me? Like, and then so she went for it. And I think that West was like, yeah, like it's chill. Like Amanda, like it's chill. Like it's no big deal. Like it's chill. Like you're my friend. And then Amanda was like, no, they're going to hate me. Like you need to make this right. And he was like, yeah, it's cool. Like just follow my lead. Like it's fine. We'll just say sorry. And then people will forget it. It's fine. And the more and more people on the stage are like, Amanda, they're literally shaking her by the shoulder being like, bitch, wake up. He's fucking using you. You're an idiot. The thing I want to tell the people who are trying to wake her ass up, she doesn't want to be woken up, guys. She doesn't.
It's not beta blockers. Like, please stop using that word. I don't know where I learned that at. I don't know whose doctor y'all went to, and it just caught on. Beta blockers does not make you act like this. Anything like over the counter doesn't make you act like this. No. Weed does not make you act like this.
No.
This is something else, and I'll leave it at that.
I think it was Cara Berry on the chat last night said it's 100 milligrams of audacity.
Yes. Yes.
She has a prescription to audacity, okay? That's what that is.
And audacity can get you in the worst places.
The worst. What did you think about this phone call with Miha that we got? I mean, I don't think I learned anything new here, but I do want Sierra again to be like mindful of like, Miha's not your friend. Okay. You can use her, make your point, but keep those people at arm's length because, you know.
I don't think that she's looking to anyone for comfort anymore.
Yeah.
I think that she knows who's in her corner. She knows, like, and she's too busy. Like,
Yeah.
she has, and also like she probably has friends that we don't even know about. I don't think that she's too worried about, oh, who on
Yeah.
the cast or who involved in this situation can I really depend on. I
Yeah.
think that it's okay for her to bond with, or have this girl back up what she's saying. And if they want to be surface level friends after, or even develop a friendship after, I mean, they can, but I just don't see it going in that way. I
Yeah.
think that what Sierra's mindset is to go into this reunion, get what she wants off her chest, prove them to be liars, ask the questions that she wants to ask and see what they says, and then continue about her life. That's it.
That's true. Because the one thing about a Capricorn is that once they've collected data to go against you and not like you, it's over. It's a
It's
wrap.
done. And then and she got shit to do. I can tell you this. Like, I'm a
Yeah.
Capricorn to the core. Like, the stereotypical Capricorn. The only reason people think that I'm not a Capricorn is because I'm just like unserious, and then I like pop off like very quickly, so they think
Yeah.
I'm an Aries, but that's like my moon. No, that's not my moon. I think that's my rising. So I'm here as an Aries. But at my core, it's like I know who my people are, and once you've shown me that you're not my people, you don't have to tell me twice. And while I'm in this vulnerable position, I will not be making new friends. I know
Yeah.
that's who everyone is. So I am actually going to use you to further prove my point. And then we're cool, girl, but I got shit to do. I got money to make. I got to figure out where I'm going from here, and I have to heal also.
Yeah. The flight to Fiji is about 13 hours long. So I gotta go.
I gotta go get that fucking Laneige brand deal and see what mask I'm gonna put on, bitch. Okay.
Real quick on the city.
I have a few more minutes, by the way.
Oh, okay, good. So on the city, wait, before we talk about the city, any other thoughts about the reunion, about Miha, about any of the information that we learned?
Oh,
between
in
them?
general, yeah, I don't think it was. Well, no, I do think that it was.
It was exciting.
Yeah, it was just exciting just to see that she popped up and she's on there, and she is in contact with Kyle and Sierra, and that they were genuinely in a relationship. And he told her, "Oh, you can't come on the show with a girlfriend, or you can't date someone outside of the Bravo TV world. That's not how it goes at all. Like, you're a fucking liar." But okay, I think that it was a shame to see how bad this woman was. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know what's going on with women in general. Like, I see this so many times, and it's always like beautiful women with like a booger, like the Mucinex guy. It's so crazy to me.
Wes really is the Mucinex guy, because that's the thing. But I think that's their disarming. That's how they disarm. It's
Yes!
like they're like, oh, like, I couldn't be a piece of shit. Like, look how
Look
ugly
how
I
ugly
am.
I am.
Look how ugly I am. And like, so obviously I couldn't hurt your feelings. And then hot women are like, oh my God, like, of course he's ugly.
And
He
he's
couldn't
funny.
have any.
And
Yeah, he's
sad.
funny. And he knows how to like dance.
And his mom's a gynecologist. And he's a liberal. Like, the bar is so low for us. And it's just like, meanwhile, it's like, oh, this woman is a fucking accomplished scientist who has literally been to the moon 7 times. And it's like,
yeah.
Here's her boyfriend. He parlays on the fucking sports betting apps. And I'm just like, my God.
What is going on? Ladies, we need to do better, okay?
I know.
I know Miha's so stunning. That whole thing where she was like, he said he was going to get fired. I also want to know from the cast, when did they find out about Miha? I need to know about this. Like, I get them being like, oh, they were together since February of last year. Okay. He was making out with you, Sierra. He slept over twice. Like, what is going on? Like, when did you guys all find out about her? How did you know that they were together for a year? What did she say that you guys knew that you were exclusive? Like, I need to understand all of that. So hopefully we get more into it, because I am frustrated, at least with the reunion, of learning nothing new about West and Amanda besides the fact that they're losers.
I didn't know if we would, because we found out so many things publicly.
Yeah.
That it's like, what else could they say? Because we see what they're doing. Like, they're not even being discreet about things. So
yeah, it's true. On The City this week, we got to learn a little bit more about Kenny, which confirmed for me that I don't like him. He helped Whitney move in. He's starting some shit with Lindsay. He's so weird about Whitney. Also, Whitney like keeps crying. Like anytime she gets upset, she just starts sobbing. And I'm like, is this how
a
you
damn Ashley eye, child.
Is that how you get a guy? Is that how you get a guy? Is that how you're like, if you're just hot, you're just like, I'm gonna start crying if you're mean to me. And then you're like, okay, because I don't think I could get away with I don't think I'm hot enough to start crying in front of a man and then him being like, there.
Well, it just depends on how genuine the cry is. Like, when you're like just trying to make a guy feel bad for you, it's like, but not when you're like,
I only know how to do that one. I only
know
how to sob.
Like, girl, you're not really crying like that. Like, it's just more of a like, I want your credit card. Cry. Like,
do you think Lindsay's friends are minions?
Yeah, because I think they're scared of Lindsay, and it's okay though.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a loser and you want to be a follower, be a loser and a follower. It's Amanda, yeah. It's Danielle who keeps crawling back to her because she can't stand her own. It's this new bitch who I don't know. Like, I'm gonna keep watching it. I want to make that clear.
Of course.
But I feel like, I don't know if it's just Summer House or what it is. I am just not in the space where I want to see new people interact with the Summer House crew while we are at where we're at. And I don't know
still in the reunion.
It sounds weird, but it's just like, I don't want to get to know you guys. I don't know you guys. I'm not invested. I don't care. Like Kendrick said, you beige bitch, like, please go away. Stop.
I'm really enjoying the show, mostly because, again, it gives me more men to dislike, but also because it's so funny to keep watching Amanda just bold-faced lie. Like her they went to like a boys lie podcast and they're like, she's like, boys lie and men don't is like the whole slogan. So like Kyle thinks he's a man, but actually he's a boy. And I love that on the podcast, they're like, oh yeah, boys lie and girls don't. And Kyle goes, no, girls also lie. And I was like, yeah. Your whore wife next to you.
Your fucking bitch wife.
There goes my bitch wife.
Oh, Kyle's still in the boy, and it's just like, you went and you chose another boy. So
boy. A baby boy, a toddler.
Even younger one, you stupid bitch. Like, please. And it would be okay if it was just like a new dude that we didn't know and we were getting to know, and it's like, oh, that's a red flag. But girl, you just got out of a divorce, so go ahead, throw that pussy. But it's literally someone that we know, who has shown you and has literally you have to sit through a reunion where 3 of his exes are at, and that's how you know that even if Wes is a good lay, I want to say this publicly, listen close, even if Wes is a good lay. Because we just found out that Mia, the dick was so good, she's like, Sally girl, you have to try this. The only time you ever do that is like when a man is worth nothing but a nut and you can't take him seriously. And only Amanda's dumb ass is like, oh, all these girls gonna want him. All these girls want to fuck him. Oh, he has the best reputation in bed. You literally married the pass around, because the same way that guys can have sex with the girl and like pass her around, call her and pass around and be okay and dap each other up after, girls can do that too. It's like, oh yeah, he's an eater, girl. Definitely try that, because he's not worth keeping.
Yeah. He's ran through.
And also, Lala, I'm sorry, I'm just going on a tangent at this point. Lala, you said that Kyle does good in bed. Fuck him. I dare you.
Yeah, go ahead.
And tell us about it.
Yeah. And you know what, Kyle? I think he should stick to the rivers and the lakes that he's used to, which means he should be getting on his tippies and kissing housewives. Like, my friend
He
Amanda,
wasn't.
he was baggy pants. Okay.
Baggy
What do your pants have to do with your tippies, Kyle? The tippies were still tipping. Please. Also, that's a really good point about like a guy that is that good in bed is only worth the nut. Like, you only do that with a guy who only has a mattress in his apartment.
Right. Like, you are the dummy who literally kept him humiliating.
Embarrassing.
Embarrassing. Are you not embarrassed?
Are you not embarrassed? That is so embarrassing.
Like Mia said, yeah, you should be.
You should be embarrassed.
Played that clip. Like, are you not embarrassed?
Are you not embarrassed?
Like,
anyway.
Bring back embarrassment.
Bring back shame. The hairstylist that did Amanda's hair posted a picture being like, the bun everybody loves to hate.
No, we just hate it.
No, we just
Girl,
hate
I'm
it.
like, thank you. So now I can tell my white homegirls where not to go to.
Hideous, stupid bun ponytail. Ugh.
Fucking so Jessie ugly. From Secret Lives of Mormon Wives should be thanking the gods that her hair doing skills are off the hot pot now. We have a new hairstylist to hate.
And you know those dumbass Mormon wives are going to show up with that stupid ponytail because they would do something like that.
Oh, Taylor Frankie Paul, that's her signature. It's like, wait, how do you get it so greasy?
Yeah, pretty much. That's the conversation that they have.
Is it just Wes hands?
Oh God, nobody has washed their hands.
Taylor like Frankie Paul, hey, come to the front. You're single, right? Go
Imagine.
Wes.
Yes.
I'm just evil.
I think TFP, now's your time to shine. Just go ahead and do that.
Yeah, he will definitely. Because he needs, I feel like at the end of this, right? The best thing that could happen is if Sierra is like, I don't really care about Summer House like that.
Yeah.
So I'm not really going to go, back as much, even if she chooses to go back some weekends or something and be like a Lindsay kind of figure.
Yeah.
That's the best he can hope for. But if she decides to come back full time and him and Amanda aren't able to be there, he would have to hope that they stay together enough for the second season of In the City.
Mm-hmm.
If it in the city, because we don't know you, we don't care about you, we don't want to see a spinoff with you on it. We're discussing with you. Only Amanda has a chance of kind of recuperating because we've been seeing her be a dumb stupid bitch for 10 years, and if she drops you, that would be even better. If she doesn't, it's like, okay, well, you're a Bravo vet or whatever. I'm never gonna like the bitch again. But I would see her being able to be still like in the Bravo cinematic universe. Wes, you better hope Complex still wants you. You better hope that podcast gets the views and downloads it's getting now, because we don't care about anything that you have to say. You're not interesting. You're not funny. You don't have your own personality. You stole KJ's. Like, you're not a good man. You're not a real, like, you don't believe in women's rights the way that you want us to believe into that. And you also don't care about people of color. So you've lost your original fan base. So you've got to go the Jelly Roll route, and you got to build up that conservative fan base. The pick me women and the loser ass incel men.
You think that he's going to be at the 250th anniversary concert or whatever? That's what he's going to be at.
His podcast was headlining.
Wes Wilson will be headlining the America 250 tour. Okay, that concert, Wes Wilson will be. Yeah, that's the only route you have left. Like, go on whatever Special Forces, whatever that show is.
No,
JoJo
No, we don't know you. Sorry, because Tom Schwartz and I will, even though that motherfucker sat up there and voted for Spencer Pratt, I cannot believe that white people are actually voting for Spencer Pratt.
They're
That's
nuts.
That's
nuts.
Crazy, but they never cease to amaze me. But even though Tom Sandoval sat up there and said that he voted for Spencer Pratt or whatever, I have been hating Tom Sandoval for over a decade now. Like, I'm hating him and wasted my 20s hating Tom Sandoval. So even though I was pissed that he gets all these opportunities, he has been on Bravo and in reality TV space for so long. Wes, we've known you for 3 years, and all you did was manage to piss us off twice.
Okay, that's a really good point. You're right. He doesn't even get fireman carried by JoJo Siwa in the woods or wherever it
Hell,
is.
you don't deserve that.
You don't deserve it.
You don't deserve to be humiliated like that.
No,
like in a
because
funny way.
Yeah, and because
here's shamed and stoned.
You deserve to be tarred and feathered. There's no exactly. You're right. Kaya, I adore you. I could talk to you for like another hour and a half, but I know that you have other more important things going on. Okay, guys, first of all, you should all be listening to Bravo or Black. Like, hello. You should all be listening to it. You should all be watching it on YouTube. You should be hyper liking all of their stuff on the YouTubes. Are you covering Love Island?
Oh, yeah. The first Love Island episode is already out, baby. So I hope that you are ready to come and chat with me.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
We need to cover Love Island and have so much fun. And also bring your sunglasses. I'm covering Love Island. And also, you guys, on Threads, I'm doing the last part of the Summer House reunion. Come on Threads Tuesday. Noor, it will be there.
I'll try not to call Amanda a cunt again.
And yeah, we're gonna have fun, you guys. I think that summer should be fun, and you will see that I'm capable of not just like talking about how much I hate this bitch. Like
I love it.
Feel myself grasping away into like just an angry little demon mumbling about Amanda and West and how crazy this shit is, because I keep finding out things and they keep pissing me off every fucking week. So I'm so glad to get this reunion over with.
Yes.
The third one will be like, I hope, the banger, and then we came here for love, but we'll find new men to hate on, and at least they'll be attractive, and we'll have a good summer together, you guys. And thank you for having me on. Thank you for coming on. Obviously, Bravo, we're Black, and I want you to make a YouTube.
I know. I need to do the YouTube. I have
because
a YouTube.
I successfully bullied Raven into doing it.
No, I know. I it's just, the video content is all on the Patreon. We'll talk shop off mic, okay? We'll talk about it later. But I adore you guys. I do adore you. Please go follow Kay everywhere. I have so much fun on Threads. The Threads chat is so good. It's so much fun. And I'm so happy to talk about Love Island in a week. Like, actually later this week, I'm going to be talking about Love Island because I swapped out the Valley. I said, you know what? This is not bringing me joy.
Oh.
I threw it away. I said, no more the Valley for me. Okay, we're going to go straight into Love Island because I want to think about men who I don't like for 6 weeks and then forget about them. The men on the Valley, they keep coming back. And then it's just like too much information. I need to know about these people for 6 weeks. That's it. Then I switch over to Big Brother. I know about those people for 6 weeks. And then that's it. And then Love is Blind is back. And then I think about those people for 4 weeks. And then that's it.
Wow, what a great schedule it is to have. So I have a question I want to ask on air. Do you have a problem with brown people?
Yeah, I do.
Because you know where I'm going with this.
I know. I need to watch Desi Bling.
Has anyone here watched Desi Bling? Because it's a good show. And I would like someone to talk about Desi Bling with. It comes on Netflix. And the men are horrible, but also the women are equally as horrible. And I am getting my life to it. Thank you.
Okay, here's what I'm going to tell you. Okay, tonight I am going to take a gummy and watch Desi Bling, and then tomorrow I'm going to take a gummy and watch Love Island.
Amazing, beautiful, a great schedule.
I think that's the way to do it. And
great way to end the week.
And then you know what? I'll do a special video episode that will launch my YouTube channel with you talking about Desi Bling.
Hell yeah. Okay.
That's it. It's a plan. We'll chat. We'll chat off mic. I'll send you a text. Okay.
Picture my titties. Yeah.